Hello internet people! In today's video, I'm going to be editing some photos that I took in the last month using the Dehancer plugin for Lightroom. Dehancer is a company that makes plugins for all types of editing software like Lightroom, Photoshop, Premiere, DaVinci, and a bunch of others. From what I know about Dehancer is that they make presets and film simulations that you can put over your photos and video to give it a stylized look. Dehancer reached out to me to try their plugin, so that's what we're going to do today. Disclaimer, Dehancer is not paying me to make this video. They did give me a free license to the plugin, but they haven't asked me to say anything specific. They just want me to review it, so that's what we're gonna do. I wanted to make this a little bit more fun, so I'm going to go in completely blind. I've never used this plugin before. I've never really seen a video of anyone using it before. I don't really know how it works, so I want to see how easy it is to just jump right into it. I'm going to compare my digital photos to the film shots that I took on those shoots and see how close I could get them to look. If you like what you see, you can use my discount code for 10% off your license. Just use the code LiAnns. I'll put it right here. It's just my name. It's really easy. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I have these 3 images that I took with my friend Leah while she was here in New York. These are from 3 different shoots, and we're gonna edit them in Dehancer for the first time. What I believe I do is I click all of these, and then I go edit in Dehancer Lightroom plugin. Edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments. Yes, that is what we want to do. And it's gonna make my copies. Coolio. So it looks like the first thing that we have here is the presets and the films over here. So we have presets, I guess, if you make your own, and then we have the different film stocks. I want to play here. Okay, wow, they have a bunch. So I'm just gonna go through them really quick because I want to see what they have. Portrait XPS. I should take my glasses off. Those are blue light, so they kind of mess with my color vision. Ooh, expired 1991. That one's nice. So I'm assuming if I press this, it'll turn it off and on. So this is this is my image, and then this is with the plugin. That's nice. Astrum color negative 125. Cinestill 800. 50D, that's weird. Look at how blue the highlights are. Fuji Eterna Vivid. So I believe I shot this one on Fuji just like 400. I did shoot this with strobe, so that's why my lighting looks so nice. Fuji Reala 500D. Yeah, that's a daylight balanced film, so that is super blue. Fuji Chrome CDU2 Cross. I've not heard of this before. Ooh, Velvia. C200. Superior 200. Do they have Superior 400? Okay, I guess not. Pro 400H. Oh, that one's... yeah. That one's quite nice. RIP. Kodak Aero Color 4125. That's a little too contrasty for my liking. Ektachrome. Oh, that's quite nice. Kodachrome 64. I don't like the way that looks, but that's cool. Portra 160. Oh, Portra 160 NC. And then VC as well. So you can see kind of what it's doing. I think if I press this in, yeah. You can see what it's doing in the Blazer. Portra 400, Portra 800. Well, the 800 is nice. Supra 100, Pro Image 100, Ultra Max. Vision 3. Ooh, nope. What's this? No. I think that these two are just a base, so you click the one that you want to start with, and then over here you can go in and really refine it. So I need to just pick one. No, that's way too much. Let's do Fuji Color 100. Let's start with that. Now I'm gonna go through each one of these and see what it does. All right, so exposure compensation. I like the exposure on this, but we're gonna see what it does. Ooh, okay. This one is sensitive. Okay. Let's leave that where it was. Temperature, I think this could be a little bit warmer. Let's see what temperature compensation is. I definitely want it to be a bit warmer. So Whee! Okay, oh, nope. Okay, so, like there. Let's put it at, 20. Yes, okay. Tint, it's looking like, definitely not towards magenta, but I don't want it to be too green either, so let's just leave that at 0. I think that we're okay there. Maybe we'll go like actually -5 before, after. Yeah, okay, defringe, what's this do? Bring it down and up again. What is this doing? I'm not really seeing much here. Let's go back up to her face. Let's maybe change the radius first. It's on. Alright, so I guess let's just leave that for now. Film developer. Because these are all off, so you gotta turn them on to do the different things. So I guess you could have some of them be on and some of them be off if you don't need all of them. Contrast boost. It's quite contrasty already. Okay, so that's decreasing contrast, and then this is adding contrast. That's clearly too much. Let's try maybe like 5. Yeah, that's fine. Gamma correction, what's that do? Color boost is doing something. I like these colors. That's too orange. Let's try like 15. Film compression. Impact. So it looks like this is affecting the highlights. So maybe we'll bring it like there. Okay, yeah, that kind of evened out the highlights a bit. White point is already at 100. Yeah, we can even it out a little bit more. I don't mind it though. I kind of like a punchy looking, image. Color density. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I see. Let's leave it at 50. That's fine. Expand does black point, so let's look at her tie. Oh, that's way too much. That's interesting. Okay, so I feel like some of these sliders are very sensitive, and then some of them kind of aren't really doing anything at all. Like the black point one is super sensitive. White point, also pretty sensitive. Like, I want it to be a little bit brighter though. Maybe like there. Print. So I guess this is if you're gonna print it out, which I'm not gonna do, so we're gonna leave that off for now. Color head. Okay, so this is kind of like the color, this is color balance. Maybe a little bit more yellow, a little bit magenta, and then a little bit of cyan. Oh yeah, okay. That's too much though. Let's do -3, -0.5, and then -1. Okay. That's nice. And then, well, let's see what that did first. Okay, so that one, I think just evened out some of the color in her face. It made it a little bit less magenta and a little bit more golden, which I like. All right, so shadow tones. Ooh, okay. Mid-tone. That's way too much. Midtones, let's cool down a little bit, and then highlights, let's cool down a little bit. But maybe the midtones we can kind of leave pretty neutral. Let's see what that did. Okay, yeah, so the main thing that this really did was, I think, just separate her from the background a little bit. Preserve exposure. Okay, impact. I don't see what these are doing. Okay, cool. Film grain, here we go. You can press all these different ones, so like 8mm, let's see what that does. Oh, that's nice. 8mm, 250, that's too much. 16mm, 35. 35 is pretty fine, that's nice. Oh, okay, and then you can go to custom, and then you can really like play around. So let's do that. Size, let's just see what this does. That's clearly too much, but I just wanted to see how far I could push it. Let's keep it at like, let's keep it at 15. Or what about like, that's too much. Let's do 20. Amount starts at 40. that's a lot. That's a lot of film grain. I want it to be subtle. Before, after. I want it to be subtle because this is a digital image. I'm not going to pretend like it's film. I feel like when you try and apply too much grain onto a digital image, like you can still tell that it's digital, so that's not what we're going for. I'm not trying to fool people that this is film, but I just want to stylize it a little bit, you know? Okay, so resolution. I'll leave that where it was. Shadows. Oh, you can really see it in here. We'll keep it like kind of in the middle. Mid-tone. I like it. Yeah, also like kind of halfway. Highlights. You can see on her face and then also in the sky. I think like there. And then color. I don't really see how this is changing the color. It's kind of just moving where the grain is. Halation, let's turn that on. Oh, here's where we get to the fun part. Wow, look at that. Look at what that did already. You can see the halation there. That's super cinematic. Wow. That's a lot though. Okay. That's fun. Okay, this is super stylized. Let's see. Super 8. Oh, that's a lot. Super 8, no remjet. Way too much. Super 16, 35. 35, Super 35 seems to be pretty subtle with no remjet, not as subtle. Oh, I like this. This is subtle. You can kind of see it like here in the tie and then like the side of her face. But can you do custom for this? Yeah, you can. You know what? This is quite nice. Source limiter. What's that do? Okay, so it looks like when you have it bumped up all the way over here, that's like the intensity, I guess. Let's put this halfway. Background grain. I feel like over here versus over here isn't more or less, it's just like different. So I guess we'll just leave that in the middle as well. Smoothness. I also don't feel like this is any more or less smooth than this. It's just different, so we'll put that in the middle too. Local diffusion. Yeah, I like how it's super subtle right here. Here we go. Yeah, this is how much it gets diffused. You can see it. Ooh, yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna keep it real subtle. Maybe like 18. Yeah, I like how subtle this is. We can even go down a little bit more. Let's go to like 11 or 12.07. Sure. Okay, so that was local diffusion. What is global diffusion? Starting at 20. Oh, that did something. This is doing something to the entire image. Okay, so I guess local diffusion does it only to the parts where it's really going to be affected, and then global does it for the whole image. It just gives it a really subtle little glow. Amplify. This is also like the intensity of it. Bump that all the way up to 100, sure. Hue. See, this is another one where like I don't know what. This isn't changing the hue of anything. Blue comp. I don't really see what this one's doing, so we'll leave that where it was. Impact. Also seems like this is intensity. Sure, we'll just leave that where it is. Yeah, that's quite nice. Okay. Bloom. So I guess that is like the haze. If you have a promise filter. So that's kind of nice that it really softens out the highlights. So the Super 8, 16, 35, and then, but we're gonna go in and do custom and see what they all do. Highlights. I definitely want as much detail as possible. Yeah, I feel like I don't really know what these are doing. Like, it's kind of just changing what the grain looks like. Save lights. So that is where it really is working on the highlights. So let's put that like in the middle. And then saturation. I don't really see what is being saturated here. Impact is the one where you can really see. Look at how crazy that is. So none, and then 100. So let's put it like 20%. Yeah, I like that. Bloom, off, on. It's subtle. You can make it subtle, which is nice. Film damage. Let's see what that does. Dust enabled. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's scratches. Okay. So let's turn them all off first. Oh, there's a dust. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, there's a dust. There. It looks like this is kind of random. Scale. Ooh, a lot of dust. And it changes every single time. Oh, don't like that one though. Actually, that looks quite realistic. When I scan my own film, this is kind of how it looks. Size balance. Ooh, so if I turn it all the way up, then they're big dust speckles. Oh yeah, that's a dirty negative. Okay, let's go to like halfway. And then white, black. Oh, I guess this is like white. Here's a black one. Let's do mostly white. That's kind of fun. It looks like every time I do it, they're in different, oh, okay, they're in different places for the different amounts. Now let's do hairs. Let's just, for fun, let's just see how messy we can make this. See, that's way too many. I don't like the hairs, that's weird. Goodbye. Scratches. Oh, yep, there's a scratch, I don't mind the scratches. So, that's a big scratch. Oh, okay, so that kind of just balances everything out. Okay, cool. Film damage is fun. I think if I got a negative back from the lab that looked like this, I maybe wouldn't be as happy, but this is a creative edit. Overscan. What is this? Oh, that's fun. I mean, it cuts off her face completely. Is there a way to like crop this? Horizontal? Oh, that's fun. I mean, this is just a super stylized little effect. Panavision. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I don't think that I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna have the overscan on there, but that's a really fun feature that you can play with if you want that look. And then vignette, we all know what vignette does. So that's all the features that I just went through. And then here's my image. Let's turn it off. So this is the original image that I took, and then back on. I quite like that. Okay, let's press OK. And now what? And now, did it apply my image? Oh, yep, there it is. I think that was good. I don't think I need to do that again.